All right, you guys, it's the start of the year. I pulled up my YouTube channel here. I've had, I think 3 or 4 different monetized YouTube channels, and I just want to be transparent with you guys and show you all what it looks like to have 70 million views on a YouTube channel and how much that actually pays you. Now, in this video, we're going to dive into a little bit more specifics as well, like the difference between YouTube Shorts and long form content. And there's also a big difference in how much you'll get paid when it comes to a 5-minute long form video versus a 15-minute long form video. So not only am I going to just be fully transparent with all the numbers for you in this video, I also want to kind of show you in the simplest form possible how to start a YouTube channel and actually have it be successful, guarantee its success. I spent around 4 years coaching different YouTubers on building up their channels, and I've had multiple very good success stories with some channels making a lot more than I am today. I'm talking well over 10,000 a month, quitting their job, doing this full time. For me, this is a very nice side hustle, and yeah, I want to show you what this looks like as either a side hustle or a full-time business. So you're going to jump over to the analytics section here, and I just want to show you this right off the bat. This is my lifetime performance for this YouTube channel. So you can see for yourself, close to 71 million views, 638,000 watch hours, 56,000 subscribers, and then YouTube has paid me almost $35,000. In the last 28 days, I have made about $2,200. I had a very nice streak in November/December where I was, the average day was like $100, and I actually had $3,500 hit my bank account. And this is, my cat's gonna be in a lot of these videos, guys. You know, this to me is such a great opportunity for I think anyone, because for a lot of people, I mean, just $1,000 a month is pretty much life-changing money, at least from my experience with a lot of my friends who, you know, after rent, after food, after gas, after car payment, after debt payments, $1,000 a month would be life-changing for them. So I started this because, I mean, not only do I obviously want a nice source of additional income, but also a huge part of YouTube or having something on the side is it gives you some hope in your life, right? That if you're stuck in a position you don't like, at least you have other options. Even if you are in a position that you do love, that's okay. It may turn bad. You can't really, there's things in your life you can't control. And so having something on the side where if it does go south, at least you know there is a plan B always available for yourself. It can buy you some time while you go to find another job if you get fired. Or again, you may just love your job, but having the additional income is very nice. So to show you this, I basically drive sports cars specifically and review them. This is like my passion. I always dreamed of being able to touch a cool car, and I figured the only way this is ever going to be possible is with a YouTube channel. So you might be wondering, how do I even get these cars? It's a mixture between cold calling dealerships, cold calling rental companies, or straight up just using a rental company if I don't want to go through the shenanigans of doing my sales pitch. At this point, I can just rent a car and end up making more money than what the actual cost of renting the car is. So because I didn't really have any money at the start, I did start off by very early on cold calling dealerships, walking in, setting an appointment with the general manager. Don't click away because it's a little bit of work, okay? Yes, like something like this is a bit of work. I know it's gonna be a turnoff for some people. But outside of just the money, the skills, the communication skills that you develop through a YouTube channel, because a lot of channels do require being in front of the camera or communicating. Not all. You can easily develop a faceless channel. Many channels have that and still generate a load of money. But to have a relationship with your audience, it does generally require that you use your own voice and you're on camera, and it's scary at first, but you're gonna fail. It's okay. This video might be a failure. I don't care. At the end of the day, my sole goal is to help people and entertain people. If I can do one of those, then the money will probably come, and if it doesn't, who cares? So I would have that mindset if you're starting a channel. And I'm going to dive more into the money because I know you want to see that in just a moment. But real quick, I want to give you out of all the 4 years that I have consulted with YouTube channel owners and helped other channels grow, and have the 10 years that I've been working on building my own channels and monetizing them, making money off of them, there's a very simple framework. Let me actually dive into one of my highest viewed long form video, which is me buying a Maserati Gran Turismo. Not a great decision, I will say. Here it is. So 437,000 views, and it made almost $2,000. This is a bit of a shorter video at 9 minutes and 53 seconds. Again, I'll show you some more different lengths and also YouTube Shorts, what that looks like. I actually have a YouTube Short that has made about this much, and it took me 20 seconds to make. So that's an interesting side of the discussion. But if you're creating a YouTube channel, just know all social media accounts, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, there's only 3 metrics that determine whether a video will succeed. Number 1 is the topic that you're making a video on. For example, you make a video on how to tie a tie. That's a very broad, big topic. That the potential for the view count on that topic is millions. And you can see that simply by opening an incognito window and searching how to tie a tie. It actually comes up right away. More than millions, tens of millions. So we have evidence that this is a topic, right, because when you make a YouTube channel, you're gonna be thinking of, what do I make a video on? First of all, what is my niche? Is it cars? Is it fashion? Is it starting a business? Is it coaching on dating, on finance, whatever it is, whatever you have a knack for that you enjoy talking about or have experience with, you're already ahead of the majority of people, and most people won't even start a channel in the first place. So you want to look and see, first of all, is my niche something that can work, right? Can you find other YouTube channels that are successful, that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers or millions, that are in the same niche as you? If the answer is yes, you know that niche is worth pursuing. You can put your time into it. Because money's cool and all, but you don't want to be wasting your time. YouTube takes a while to get up there. It may require months of filming and editing, and it's easy to quit if all you're focused on is just quick money. It's more of a long-term game, but it produces passive income in the long term. So you want to be strategic with this, and then make sure you stay consistent and don't quit. Do pursue it. Trust me, do pursue it. Through my clients and through myself, it is so worth it. It is so worth it. Again, not just for the money, but the skills you'll develop in the process. So say you do choose fashion, right? You want to find a couple of fashion YouTube channels, which these might be fashion YouTube channels. You can just click on them and just see, what are they doing. I guess this whole YouTube channel is about ties. I guess that can be successful. 200,000 subscribers. And we know this is their most popular video. You can just, go to their channel, click videos, hit popular, and you can make topics on just what the most popular topics are in your niche. That way, again, you're not spending your time on useless topics within your niche. You want to make videos on topics that do have a large viewership potential. That is so unbelievably important. So spending my life savings, again, not my best decision, but I did do that. On this car, it's that was obviously going to be a very popular topic. So I decided to title it like this. I was going to buy this car regardless. Don't think this was a business decision, because this would not be a smart business decision at all. I really wanted this car. But yeah, forming it in this sort of way, this topic, I knew it would be successful because other people have done something similar, and their videos have performed very well under the umbrella of the car niche. I know the car niche is successful because I find other channels that have performed well in that space. But then what topics do I cover? What topics do I make videos on? Well, maybe you don't want to spend your life savings on a car. Again, you can just go to any car channel and look and see what cars do they make videos on that perform well. Then make videos on those cars because they will perform well. You don't want to waste your time on something like, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, on cars that just don't do well. Don't waste your time on making videos on cars that don't do well if you're choosing the car niche. That goes for any niche that you pursue or decide to make videos on. So after you've chosen the niche and then you've chosen the topic and you're in a successful niche and you're making a video on a successful topic and you have evidence of that by pulling up other channels, other videos that have proven track records on a similar video in a similar niche, then all you need to do is get a audience retention rate or average view duration that is on par or higher than the other videos, and a better click-through rate. So that sounds very simple. It kind of is. How do you do that? If this is your first time creating a YouTube channel, you want to pursue this, all I would recommend is look and see, this was my last video, which I did this, look to see what else worked on this topic here. Where did I guess I lost my previous search, or how to tie a tie. So look at what their title is, look at what their thumbnail is. And I mean, most generally videos that perform well are just simple, right? You don't want to overcomplicate. This is simpler than this one. This one did better. Just do what works. Use a thumbnail that works. Use a title that works. But differentiate yourself. You don't want to copy anybody. You want to be different. You want to have your own twist. You want to use your own common sense to determine, what do I think is a better version of this title? What is a better version of this thumbnail? Create that. You may get a higher click-through rate if you executed properly. And you can combine multiple successful strategies. You could use this one, and I could say, hey, I will make my thumbnail look just like this one and use a yellow tie instead of a dark colored one to make my thumbnail stand out more. But I'm not going to add this weird text and have these shadows on my shirt. Perfect example. So you don't even have to be that creative. Just look and see what actually works. Do that for the thumbnail, do that for the title, and do that for the video itself too. Because again, you're not going to just know magically what is going to get a high click-through rate or a high retention rate or a high average view duration. Also look at the video length, right? You want to be competitive in terms of how long your video is and how much watch time it can accumulate. So I would also look and see how long those videos are. 3 minutes and 1 second. I might aim to make mine 3 minutes and 30 seconds with this thumbnail, but instead with a yellow tie, and just kind of reword this title a little bit to make mine maybe shorter but better, more intriguing, but still apply to the same audience. And then same for the video. How did they kick it off? What did they say at the start of the video to catch the viewer's attention? How did they hold their attention till the end? What was the editing like? You don't want to copy anybody, but you can combine multiple successful strategies by just looking at multiple different videos and formulating your own version of what you think is a better experience for the audience. That's the whole game of YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, creating an experience that's better for the audience. You do that, then your video within whatever topic or whatever niche that you're making videos on will outperform every other channel in that niche or on that topic. And you'll get the view count that that niche or topic allows for based on the maximum potential audience. If you get super niche and make videos on Pokemon cards that you find, or well, that could actually be, something super niche, like, I don't know, how to clean a Philips 3000 speaker. I don't care how good your thumbnail, your title, or your video is, it's not going to get any views because there's not an audience for that. That's why I stress the importance of verifying your topic and your niche before you spend time on a video. And by on a video, I mean formulating the title, making the thumbnail, and executing the video itself. Here's a video with 94,685 views, 12 minutes and 23 seconds long, $712. And again, it's so cool. You want to do something that you enjoy, that you love, obviously, but like this is so cool because I'm just driving a car, talking, and this has the potential to make money. And even though I made this 540 days ago, it still gets views. It still makes money every day. That's why I love YouTube, because it's like every video you put out there, as long as you're committed and you're consistent and you execute properly based on what we just talked about, you will get monetized, and then every video you upload is like a permanent source of passive income. and if you build up a portfolio, it's very, very lucrative, a phenomenal side hustle and or potential future business to pursue. And we're just talking about ad revenue as well. We're not talking about sponsorships, other areas to monetize your YouTube channel, because that's generally where more money comes from. Ad revenue is for well put together channels is the smallest portion of the revenue generated off of their YouTube channel. So let me find you a much longer video. Okay, here's one that's 15 minutes and 32 seconds. And we can actually click the revenue tab and just see, okay, per 1,000 views, my cut is $7.08 per 1,000 views. Advertisers are paying $15.39 per 1,000 views. You could divide that by 1,000. I think that'd be like what, 15 cents? Let's do the math really quick. 15.39 divided by 1,000. So advertisers are paying 1.5 cents per view to display their ads on my video, on this video. And then my share is, like 50-ish%, 45%. For my cut of what I get per 1,000 views. YouTube takes the other percentage of that. Okay, let's go to a 17 minute and 30. And by the way, the video length isn't everything. What is also very important is the average view duration as well. That will help determine the CPM or RPM. So this one has a higher average view duration. It's a longer video as well. And the amount of money I'm making per 1,000 views is $8.71, so a little bit higher. The longer the view duration, the longer the video is itself, and the longer the view duration, the higher that you will get paid per 1,000 views. And also, depends on the niche. Like finance videos are the highest paying videos out there. Let's look at one more. This one's 20 minutes, but a shorter average view duration. Not people aren't staying as long on this one. 4 minutes and 8 seconds. Go over to the revenue. It's made $123 off of 18,000 views. My cut is $6.82 per 1,000 views. Now let's jump over to shorts. So let me actually show you my highest viewed short here. We'll go to 10, is that 1 million or 10 million? We're gonna find out. All right, that was 1 million. So let me show you, here we go. So 10.4 million views on a short, $1,500. And this took like 20 seconds to make. Literally, it took me like 8 seconds to edit this video, and the short is 12 seconds long. And $1,500 for 20 seconds of work. I got a little lucky. I did not think it was gonna perform this well. In terms of shorts, what you wanna look for performance here to dictate if something's gonna perform well, you can use the same strategy. Look at other shorts that have performed well and look at their topic, their video itself, how it was constructed, how long it is, how they caught their attention, and imitate it, but with your own strategy. Here, these are two very important metrics: the average view duration and what percentage of people. We'll go to engagement tab. What percentage of people stayed to watch versus swipe away? So I'm sure you've watched shorts or TikToks. As you're swiping, if a short doesn't catch your attention, you'll swipe away. If it does catch your attention, you'll stay to watch. If you want a viral short, all you need is, I would say, from my experience, 78% or more of people to stay and watch the short with a view duration that is as long as the video or more if your short is under 30 seconds. If your short is over 30 seconds, the odds that you'll get an average view duration that is as long as the video is itself begins to drop because you're just demanding more of people's time and attention. If it's between like 30 seconds, 60 seconds, then you want to see a retention rate, as in what percentage of the video did people watch, of 80% or higher. If your short's below 30 seconds, you want to make sure that audience retention rate is over 100%, meaning the average person watched the full video or the full video plus maybe they watched it again or a portion of it again. So here the retention is like 150%. right? Because the video is 12 seconds long. The average person spent 17 seconds watching it. It could be the fact that they were just engaged in the comments section while the video was running in the background, or they just genuinely watched the video 1.5 times. So let's look at a couple more shorts really quick. Let's go to one. Here's one that I uploaded recently with 2.49 million views. It's made almost $500. Average view duration, again, you can see this is much shorter than the length of the video. 1 minute and 36 seconds, and the video is 2 minutes and 47 seconds. And 74% stayed to watch, so quite a bit lower than 78%. But that average view duration is high, and the engagement for this video is high. A lot of comments, a lot of likes, which does help. So multiple different factors. Comments and likes are important, but ultimately you want high average view durations, and you want a large number here for the people that stayed to watch the video if you want your short to be successful. But again, you can't even make a successful short or a successful video unless it is on a topic that has evidence of performing well. There's been videos I've made. I made an identical video to this on an Aston Martin instead of a Dodge Challenger. The Aston Martin video did terrible because there's just not as large of an audience for Aston Martins as there are Dodge Challengers. You quickly learn this. I hope that is getting through to your brain if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, because you want to learn this mistake before you actually start making it yourself. It doesn't matter how hard you work or how smart you work if it's on a topic that has no evidence of performing well. Make sure you are covering topics in a niche. First of all, the niche has to be successful. The topic you're making a video on within that niche has to be successful. And then the execution of the video, the title, the thumbnail. If it's a long form video for shorts, you can't make a thumbnail. If it's a short, you want to catch people's attention right away. If it's a long form video, you want to do the same, but obviously you just have the thumbnail inclusive in the equation of what makes it actually perform well or outperform your competition in that topic or in that niche. Hope this was informative for you guys. I think YouTube is a great thing to pursue. Here, let's look at one more. 19 minutes and 31 seconds. Of course, it's on a Dodge Challenger. It did well because those topics in my niche, in the car niche, Dodge Challengers do well. 108,000 views on a long form video, almost $1,000. And I uploaded this, like 77 days ago. And it's going to continue to get views. So very awesome. If you're watching this now, it's the start of 2026. And you don't know what to do. You don't know what to start on the side or a business to start. Start a YouTube channel. Do it on something in a niche that performs well. If you can find something that you enjoy talking about or you enjoy doing. Appreciate you guys for watching. See you very, very soon in the next video. Peace out.